So I'm making Grace's afternoon meal, and I'm sorry about that. I already started, but I got her piece of protein bread down, some mozzarella cheese, and then I put a little pizza sauce. Spread that around a little bit, right? She really enjoys these pizzas, and because we use the protein bread, they still have 31 grams of carbs, I think. Like, they're really, really pushing it, but it seems to be around her limit if we time it correctly with her afternoon insulin and her glucose count being in the right place in the beginning. So that's what we tried to do. We did give her a piece of a sandwich earlier, but just a small piece. So this is a red onion. Grace likes onion on her pizza. So then I just do this. I cut up some onion on the pizza. Oh, you know what? If you hear a humming in the background, actually, that is the air conditioner. I made movies for a week every day trying to figure out what the background sound was. I did figure it out, I think. I did, but it drove me nearly halfway around the bend, if you know what I'm saying. But we figured it out. So there's the onion on the pizza. And here's 2 mushrooms we have left. Oh, yeah, 2. 2 mushrooms we have left. So we'll slice them up on there. Liberally space the 2 mushrooms. Anyway, we're doing great. Cheese, pizza sauce, onion, mushroom. Oh, the mushrooms shouldn't have gone on yet, but I did it for a change, I guess, or not paying as much attention as I should. And then I told you recently that Grace taught me how to use scissors to cut things. Like food, I mean. Never seen it done before. And Grace really likes the spicy stuff, so she gets a little bit of this now. Spicy salami. It's really easy, like I say every time. People who like spicy food, you find the spices they like and you can just put it on there for them. And not only that, but like I also always say, athletes and people who are trying to look after their bodies often eat the same foods every day. It's important to get your cruciferous vegetables. I think very, very, very important, like your broccoli and your cauliflower. I've been a bit lenient with Grace today in that department. Didn't put it in everything. Like this morning, it didn't go in her eggs, and it didn't go in her wrap or whatever. Like, a little extra salami on there. I like to put extra everything on there. Grace likes nice fat pizza. She likes to live a fat life. P-H-A-T, I think, is the way they spell that. Very enjoyable. Very delicious indeed. And I think, no, we're not going to worry about the chicken. Forget that. But what we are going to do is we're going to pull out a little piece of cauliflower and we're going to just shave it. It crumbles into like little tiny pieces when you do this, and it adds a nice texture to everything, and it's your cruciferous vegetable that you absolutely should have. Wow. Wow. Right? Maybe one more little piece because she hasn't been getting as much as usual. And I think it does help when it comes to going to the washroom and everything. I think it's a very, very major plus in a lot of ways. Give it a little pat down nicely like that. See how nice and beautiful that pizza's starting to look? And then we'll find a little piece of broccoli. Oh, if you haven't heard me say this yet, my newest. Grace is my grandmother, my child, and one of my very best friends. Like, if you can look after an elderly person and they're like your grandmother and your child and you're one of your best friends, isn't that called winning? Imagine if it's your parents even. Unbelievable. Because they become like your child maybe, right? They need a little extra love and attention, man. God bless everybody. Okay. So you see me shaving the broccoli and the cauliflower and how I do it, right? Not too hard to do. And it adds a little different dimension to the pizza. And it fills up your tummy and it helps keep your just excellent. Okay, so there are some things that I usually put on after it comes out of the oven. I've got oregano, and I've got basil, and I've got red peppers. And that stuff usually goes on after, so you won't see me put that on. But trust me, it really brings out the flavor in the pizza. Sometimes I'll even put a little hot sauce on here. Why don't I do that for Auntie Grace? Let me see if the bottle jumps right out at me. Yeah. Let's see what we can do to give her a little zing. She'll be happy. That'll be a nice surprise. Wow, change, see? Just subtle changes here and there. Oh boy. Can you see the pizza getting thick? Wow, Grace. She'll say, oh, I'm only going to eat half in 2 minutes. You know, just like me, man. She is amazing. She will eat that whole thing. I even tried different temperatures and everything. Like now I'm doing it in the toaster oven on 375. Anyway, that's our pizza for afternoon meal with a couple of more items to go on after it comes out of the oven. And it'll coincide with afternoon pills and afternoon insulin. Wishing everybody the very best.